So how good of a mood is Kirk in? He just stood up here and entertained us. What was he like on the flight back home? He seems to be in a pretty good mood this week, Kirk.
Kurt always like that. I don't know how he is with you.
Okay.
Yeah, but he always like that with us. I don't know. He always in a good mood.
What do you remember about him putting the chain on the plane?
That's Kurt. That's what you get behind the scenes. Y'all don't see behind the scenes a lot. I just get the internet version.
He was breaking down the snoring statistics on the plane.
I gave him his flowers on the way back though. I told CD I told him he was good on the way back.
How bad was it on the way?
I thought it was a prank, to be honest. I thought it was a prank until everybody was like, "I was CD." I'm like, "No way possible." I think he changed the way he laid down. I think he slept on his side. He didn't sleep on his back, so that made everything better for us as a whole. He got good sleep. That was good for him. And we got our sleep. That was good for us. Everything worked out. But it was a good trip, man. We got the win. That was the most important thing. We had fun. And like I said, the win was the most important thing.
Dalvin, you seem so close to breaking a big one. And you look at that film and just, think, I'm almost there?
Yeah, I got it's crazy. The one I almost broke out there in London is I got kind of held back. He tripped me. He clipped me. It was smooth. It was a good veteran play. Get that to him. But that's the most positive and encouraging thing about this offense. We still on the brinks of, getting the run game to where it need to go. Our passing game, we still missing a few things in the red zone, just big plays out there that we can hit. So that's the encouraging thing about it. It's a lot of plays out there to be made, and, we working day to day to get where we need to go.
What's that like to know that, the offense isn't quite where you want it to be at, but you're still 3-1?
Yeah, as long as the win column keeps stacking up, I think the room for improvement is always going to be there, and us aiming for perfection is always going to be there. It's not like we don't come into this thing, work endless hours to try to get where we're trying to go. I see the guys come in each and every week attacking the game plan, whatever KO puts out in front of us, we're attacking it. So it's going to hit at the right time, and that's just how I feel. But as long as we keep stacking that win column up, we good.
What do you got to do to improve things in the red zone? You touched upon that.
We just got to capitalize. If we go back and watch the game, we had some moments where we got some penalties at the wrong time. We just didn't hit plays at a certain time. There's a lot of things that factor into us capitalizing and scoring and putting that game away. But we watching the film, we dissecting it, and get on to Chicago and build from it, and know and be cautious of we can't be better in the red zone, and that's what we're leaning forward to in the future of capitalizing on those plays.
New coach and a few different players for the Bears, but is there something that always means something to you when you play the Bears, or something you always come to expect with him, regardless of who's lining up against you?
Yeah, it's going to be a physical game. I don't want it no other way. I think that's how the marriage of this has become, just a physical game. And, like we all know, it's a division game. So, we know it's high stakes, so everybody's going to come ready to play, and we just got to match that energy in the bank. We got to protect our home field, and then we're going to be ready to roll come Sunday.
Dalvin, I know you guys obviously emphasize the need to score touchdowns instead of kicking field goals, but when you do have somebody like Greg coming out and making those field goals and really just special teams as a whole, what has that been like for you guys to see them performing at a high level?
Yeah, just getting it from my perspective, I think as a whole, our special teams is a weapon. The way they playing, the way they flying around, you got guys that could play snaps on offense and defense, right away for us. But going out there and sacrificing, and you see how they flying around. You see a lot of purple hats to the football, and they enjoying it, man. I think Sunday they spark so much energy into our team, how they making plays, and they do that each and every time we touch the field. So just looking forward to, more exciting moments with those guys. See Crazy KB running around out there. Metellus, Troy, you got to get those boys a shout out. CJ, all of them just flying around, man. And, it's fun to watch.
Devin, what have your impressions of Matt Daniels been? I don't know how much you've been around him, but just, I mean, it seems like each week we talk to him, he shows energy. So
Yeah, and I think it transfers over to the players too. And like I said, you see the way they flying around, you see the way they playing for them. Like it's just it all goes hand in hand, and it's no lack of energy when you go into the meeting room and you go see how they breaking down film and the communication and understanding of how they trying to get things done. So like I said, I'm looking forward to Sunday to see some more plays, whatever they got up their sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing it. But just super proud of those guys and how they started you off.
This might be a dumb question, but like when they run the fake punt, like when you're on the sideline, do you know that that's the play that's coming?
I didn't have a clue of what was going on. I ain't know. I guess that's the whole thing about it. I don't know. Nobody have a clue, but the people that's running it, I don't know. I didn't have a clue of what was going on. I just grabbed my helmet and went back out. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.